Hey everyone, I have something I think most of you will be interested in. I've been getting tugged on for quite some time now from different people all around. They want to get to know a little bit more about who I am, what makes me tick, what makes my world go around, what kind of a perspective that I have on myself, on those around me, circumstances, and the list goes on. So this is my gift to you, and this is going to be a multi-part series. And I've already put out on social media, like, what's one question or series of questions that you want me to answer as I'm putting out this video. So I already heard from Toni in the Westchester, Pennsylvania area. And so Toni, thanks so much for getting in touch with me, chiming in. And yeah, people continually reach out to me. So you get to be the beneficiary of this. So in any event, Toni asked, do you ever get angry or sad? And the answer is yes, of course I do. I mean, if you look at anger and sadness, they are human emotion. We all hopefully get angry or sad and don't push it down or repress those emotions too much. They're good. I mean, all the emotions that we've been given, anger and sadness, just speaking of two, they're good things. I mean, we should be angry at some things. We should be sad at some things. So I'm no different. I'm just like you. And so what I have learned over the years, though, is to keep those two emotions in check. And what I mean by that is I don't ever let anger or sadness take me out to lunch, so to speak. So speaking of anger, there's certain things that anger me, injustices in this world, things that just aren't right. And so for me, I've learned to channel that anger by doing something about that, by getting active, humanitarian work, philanthropy work, reaching out to people, one person at a time that might be suffering or in need of that area that just angers me. Maybe they're not being taken care of nearly enough. In the area of sadness, I grieve like any one of us. I think it's just so healthy to grieve, but I don't want grieving or sadness to, control my life. And so sometimes, I am grieving and I'm really sad in the grieving process that a loss of obviously a loved one, a family member, a friend, physically they passed away, or the loss of a dream that never came to fruition in the same way that I maybe initially originally hoped for. So I have family and friends that kind of keep me in check, keep a good balance with my emotions, my wife and my kids and mentors and good friends. And so I think it's really healthy, and I think I've learned kind of the secret of keeping my emotions in balance. And so, yes, I get sad, I get angry, but I think one of the key things that I've learned is to keep it in balance and in check, so it stays in proper order, and any one emotion doesn't begin to overwhelm me in the sense of, taking away from forward momentum. So hopefully that makes sense. And I've also heard from someone from Chicago, and I think I'll mention that in the next video series as well. But Toni, great question. You actually ask a follow-up question too. Do you ever, I'm sorry, were you born with this amount of energy? I'm a pretty energetic person. For those that know me and know me well, and you can even ask my wife and kids, I'm pretty much like this all the time, with the exception of after 9 o'clock at night, I begin to shut down. I'm going. I shoot out of bed in the morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I have a time of gratitude and prayer and meditation. And then after that, I'm just off with meetings and speaking engagements and writing and just the demands and the responsibility of any given day. And then I'm going, and I take appropriate pauses throughout the course of the day. But then about 9 o'clock at night, I start to shut down. So, and people actually make fun of me that know me, and they're like, "Yep, there's Rob. It's 9 o'clock at night. You can ask him anything. He'll be like, right." So I've always been a pretty energetic person. I think if you'd ask my mom, she would say, yeah, Rob was pretty positive person growing up, pretty energetic, pretty enthusiastic. But I think as time has gone on, and I've matured, and I've gotten to know who I am and my purpose in life, it's just been more fuel on the fire. And I'm being a little funny with this, but serious at the same time. I think I'm only beginning to scratch the surface, so beware. If you think I'm a shot in the arm in the morning or any time during the day because of my high energy, I feel like at age 43, soon to be 44, I'm just beginning to really understand what my life and the life around me is all about. So get ready. Toni, great questions you asked, and I look forward to the next video. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your day. Bye.